opportunities for our young people.
Governor Bird said we have a liquidity problem. Our banking sector and the savings of Papua New Guineans in the super funds and other savings have reached very high levels. He said as a result, we will see that the demand for the purchase of treasury bills from the government is oversubscribed.
Mining, oil and gas currently contributes 30% of Papua New Guinea's GDP. So of the 100 billion kina we talk about in this house, some 30 billion comes from oil and gas and mining. More significantly, 80% of our foreign exchange is earned by this sector. In 18 years' time, we can look forward to 80% of our foreign exchange earnings coming to a complete stop. That is the reality that faces our country. And I put to you, Mr. Acting Speaker, that it is now urgent that whilst we see a lot of investments from budget to budget, and whilst we see a projection that says that our economy is going to grow, we need to start working on the nuts and bolts. And I put to this House that this is not just a job for government, this is a job for the Parliament.
He urged the members of the Parliament to put the minds together, not just talk about it, but write a strategy plan that all provincial government, national department and the districts can contribute towards building the future of the next generation.
We will find over the next 5 years that there will be less and less. While we talk about investments in Papua New Guinea, we will find that there are less and less foreigners interested in investing in our country. And that's not just because of law and order. It's because in their own countries, they are having difficulties with funding. And so a lot of these countries have come up with mechanisms and incentives for companies from those countries to move their money back into their own countries. And meanwhile here in Papua New Guinea, we grapple with things like law and order. We have no written down plans. While we have made statements, I have yet to see an actual effort with people sitting down and figuring out how we start to shift our economy.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News.